Billy Bob Thornton made a confession we weren't expecting, that he wants to work with Brad Pitt. That's right, the Fargo star was giving a new interview to Playboy when the topic of conversation came up, and he said he and Pitt would be great together. In fact, they could play a couple of Southern guys. And if that movie ever did happen, we'd be the first in line. Billy Bob was married to Angelina Jolie for 3 years before divorcing in 2003, and after their split, Jolie went on to have a relationship with Brad Pitt, eventually getting married in 2014 and head towards divorce 2 years later. But maybe the Angelina exes could unite on common ground and put together a tour de force that became a box office draw. Thornton currently stars in Amazon's Goliath, while Brad is currently promoting his World War II action drama, Allied. Everyone knows Taylor Swift is rich in friendship with one of the best squads in the game, but even that doesn't compare to the wealth in her bank account. Sorry, friends, T-Swift could buy and sell each of you. According to Forbes magazine, Taylor is the highest-earning celebrity under 30, raking in $170 million in just 1 year. Her amazingly successful 1989 tour brought in $200 million, and consumers have seen her on high-paying advertisements for Keds, Diet Coke, and Apple Music. The 26-year-old's competition isn't even close. Seriously, Forbes reports that One Direction comes in second with $110 million, which would be split 4 ways among the remaining band members. Forget Harry, Taylor can afford all the styles in the world. No wonder we see Taylor taking private jets everywhere. To her, that's equivalent to like a cup of coffee. We don't know exactly what Taylor's working on next, but we have a feeling her earning potential has no intention of slowing down. Hey, Kendall Jenner is back, and she has some explaining to do. Just how come she disappeared from Instagram with no warning? Luckily, the reality TV star landed herself on Ellen DeGeneres' couch to inform the world. She told the talk show, "I just wanted to detox. I just wanted a little bit of a break." Kendall still hasn't returned to the site due to the fact that she became a little too invested on her likes, follows, and notifications. She tells Ellen, "I would wake up in the morning and I would look at it first thing. I would go to bed and it was the last thing that I would look at. I felt a little too dependent on it, so I kind of wanted to take a minute. It's a detox. I'll be back." In the process, the 21-year-old took away access to the most liked Instagram photo of 2015 and has left millions and millions of followers awaiting a new picture from their favorite follow. Safe to say, Instagram is the only addiction they truly hope that Kendall will relapse from. Corey Feldman has found someone to officially stand by him at the altar after proposing to his Mangel girlfriend, Courtney Ann. According to People magazine, the recent U.S. presidential election encouraged him to take the plunge. Corey tells the magazine, "She was surprised because we had both been anti-marriage since we met. But seeing as she's Canadian and with Donald Trump coming in, we didn't want to risk being separated by new immigration laws." Not sure how Corey got the idea that Canadians with work visas may be at risk with the arrival of President-elect Donald Trump, but let's get to the romantic side of the engagement, shall we? People reports that Corey wrote a handwritten note to Courtney with a "Will you marry me?" and a box to check yes or no. Corey tells the magazine, "I was of course a bit nervous, as any man will admit. You never truly know what a woman is thinking. So as much as I assume she would be happy and say yes, there's always that insecure part of my brain that regresses immediately to my childhood and thought maybe not. Luckily, she said yes." Trump can finally say he brought 2 people closer together. Chris Hemsworth has been named GQ's Man of the Year. And yeah, we kind of understand. The sexy star couldn't attend the function that took place in Sydney, Australia because he's vacationing through the US. So he thanked his supporters through a video link. Hemsworth thanked all the great men out there that have inspired him and thanked his wife. Then he thanked all the great women of the world who make men truly what they are. Just 2 years before, Chris was named People magazine's Sexiest Man Alive, and he's been taking over the silver screen with a string of blockbuster hits. In fact, he recently wrapped the 3rd Thor movie that was being filmed in Australia's Gold Coast. He's also rumored to be on board the new Avengers film, Infinity War, and that's supposed to hit theaters in 2018. Guess there's not much else to say about this guy, except he can pretty much do no wrong. Sounds like a scary situation for Charlie Sheen. TMZ reports that people are looking for two of his kids, twins Bob and Max, after his ex-wife Brooke Mueller wandered into a Salt Lake City bar with them, looking disheveled and trying to bum a cigarette. Rumor has it a nanny was with them at the time, but Brooke got into an altercation with her and someone called the police. That's when Brooke bolted, and she apparently popped up at several hotels in the area trying to get a room. While at the bar, she gave someone Charlie's phone number, and police called him to inform him of the situation. As of now, the cops are still investigating the case, and they have not located Brooke or the children. Charlie reportedly told TMZ that he is just trying to get his kids home safe, and he has no other details about the ongoing event. Brooke had returned to Utah earlier in the year to enter rehab, and she continued to live in the area to get outpatient treatment. It's official. Meghan Markle wants a future with Prince Harry, and she's ready to make their relationship work. That's right, the 35-year-old has fallen head over heels for the red-headed royal, and she's prepared to make sacrifices to make their romance blossom. According to reports, they are currently in a long-distance relationship between London and Toronto, but the pair has made a number of trips to see each other. But it's important to note they have yet to be seen in public together. Just days before, Harry accused the media of intrusion and lashed out at the sexism and racism of social media trolls. And in the message, Harry reminded the public that their relationship is not a game. Rumor has it, Harry is now considering paying for round-the-clock security for the actress, possibly using a retired member of Scotland Yard's Royal Protection Squad. Meghan is said to think the safety move is charming, but unnecessary. Everyone knows those gossip magazines at the grocery store are old news. That's why we give you the best celebrity stories and headlines on a daily basis. So sit back, watch, and be sure to like and subscribe.